Morning folks, it's Wednesday the 8th of January 2025. I'm here with Charles and we're here today in Glen Nevis. We're looking to climb Stob Ban and it's other munro top as well. We're going to do the route in the anti-clockwise direction. The forecast is looking good, low winds, possibility of some sunshine later on, so we're looking forward to it. So we've just left the car park, we're heading up the wee trail here and we're going to go, as I say, go in the anti-clockwise direction. So see you guys in a bit. We've just came out the trail at the left hand side. Instead of going straight forward on that trail, we're coming along this 4x4 track here, and then in about 500 metres or so we're going to cut up to the left along this 4x4 track a bit. You'll come and there'll be a left hand turn, or there'll be a straight on. You want to take the straight on route. Our turn is just further up on the left hand side. After about a 5-minute walk along the track, you'll make it to some stairs. They're quite hard to find if you're the first person here. We've got footprints at least to guide us a bit. We're just round the bend here, up into the stairs we head. What a morning though. It's absolutely gorgeous with the pink tints in the sky. Over to the Ben. So this is us just leaving the forest. Got ourselves to the deer fence. We're going to head up on now onto the open hillside. There's a wee bit of bushwhacking involved in there. I wouldn't like to be doing it in summer, it'd be full of ticks, but it's fine in winter. From the deer fence we've just hugged the fence to our left hand side, coming up this steep hill. We've gained quite a lot of elevation pretty quickly. Over to the Ben and Cloud. Now I think that's Carnmore Jerg there. Over, just getting touched by the sun. It looks absolutely lovely on with the naked eye. I don't know if the camera will pick it out as well. But there's brightness up there where we're heading. And I believe we're heading up there. You can see the fence along this red line up to the summit of the first munro, which is there. And then from there we'll drop down over the back to the ridge. What a morning, guys. It's gorgeous. There's the first view of Stob Ban. So we're heading up this way to the first peak and then dropping down the back along, and you can see the peak at the start of the ridge along and then up to the peak. We just came up a bit further from where I last showed you and we've got the first rays of the sun just coming over the ridge. Absolutely stunning. The first munro summit's just over there to the back. This is gorgeous. Over to the Glencoe house, got the bidding range there, and just in front of that the wee pinnacles there if the camera picks it out. It's the Anachigach. All the way over to the left hand side there you've got Stob Ban, the booklet of more. And that's our end goal over there. So still a long way to go. Our summit's just there for the first munro, and then we'll drop down along the plateau and along to the ridge. So yeah, fair way to go. This is us approaching the first munro for today. Coirean. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Mullach Coirean is the summit of the Coirean.
Big old cairn. I'll need to be in these hills. The amount of snow these ones will end up getting by the end of the year. But look at that, what a spot. You can see the entire route we've got ahead of us. A long way to go, but we're going to enjoy every bit of it in weathers like this. The views are terrific over to the Ardnamurchan hills. You have Ben Nevis pole in there, and the Corbetts, down Loch Lunny, over the Ballachulish hills, the two Bear Pair, Bidian in the middle, and then you've got the cloud going over the Anachigich. Onwards, we're going to just keep pushing. We're not going to break here because we're spending too much time just looking, because it's absolutely magic. So we're going to press on, do a bit of the ridge and stop in the middle peak there. That's about 916 metres, and then up to 999 at Stob Ban. We've just made our way down from the first cairn there. You can see it up there, still looking gorgeous. We're now going over the plateau here, and then we're going to start the ridge where you see the rocky outcrop there and along, and there's actually some people just about to make it to the middle peak. Go on. This is us here at the cairn just before the start of the ridge. The wind's picking up just a tad here. I'm gonna like to eat. Of course, I've already started my caramel wafer. We're going to get a bit of tea here and just head along the ridge, and yeah, can't wait. Just stop here to fly the drone a bit, and this wee dusting of a cloud's coming in. It's making it pretty atmospheric. Back over to the first peak, the way we came. Then we're heading that way. The ben's now fully clear as well. This is us just in the middle of the wee scrambly bit of the ridge here. You just gotta watch, there's pretty steep drops either side of you. But the terrain feels good so far. It's only for this wee section, then we're up and over. You've got the ridge, which we came up, all the way up there, skirted up and along, all the way around the skyline till we got ourselves here. Now we're just going to head down this way, skirt up the right hand side of this ridge and pull up to the top of Stob Ban. We're just here at the little cairn, just at the wee plateau just before the final summit, up to the cairn at 999. and I can show you the way that we're having to go down. We're going to have to go down and scramble down the rocks at the other side, all the way down there along the plateau. And I don't know if the camera will pick it out, but there's two guys down there then, just at the start of the glen down there. Onwards. Look at the views all over to the Mamores, to the annex, to the Ben, all the way over, looking west. We can actually even see the Paps of Jura at one point, over past the Ballahoolish house. Coirean in the foreground, and then Stob Ban and Bidian in the background. This is amazing. This is amazing. Ooh. Right trips, that's us just heading back down from the summit now. We're just coming down and over the other side, and we're going to do a big loop round. I'll put the map up on the screen right now and show you the way that we're intending to go down. But we're just going to watch ourselves going down this ridge line, down to the wee lochin in the basin there, and then follow the stream back down to the car. Just taking our time here. It's absolutely glorious, but there's a mad steep drop over to the left hand side. This is a look at the northeast face. It's pretty gnarly.
We just roped in that.
We have just roped down that. See that crack right there? With our imaginary rope. No, you come down the left hand side. It's pretty sketchy at places, but it's manageable. We've got a nice wee bank of cloud forming here as well. It's making a mini inversion. Not long to go now until we're down at the wee lochin. Into the clouds. Perfect view out and down the glen. Absolutely cracking. We're just down the wee lochin that you'd seen on the cameras up there.
Back in the moon.
And yeah, as Charles says, back up in the clouds, that's where we came from. Just down at this lovely little burn here. Just filled up the water bottle. It's the freshest water. It's so good. You can see the ice in it already. Cheers. This has just stopped for the first time since coming back down through the glen. It's pretty hard going. I think I could take my ski goggles off now. Keep my forehead warm. It is pretty hard going, so we're gonna grab a bite to eat here. We can see the car park. We're parked just down there next to the wee ruins. So get a bite to eat here. Hopefully get down before it gets too dark, but it's been an absolutely amazing day, hasn't it, mate? It's been so class. It's such a nice ridge walk round. I mean, you can see the first munro that we were at way over there, and you go all the way around the back there. So it's a pretty big day. I'll tell you the stats once we're back at the car, but I highly recommend it. There's a few wee sketchy bits in places, especially coming down the other side of Stob Ban, and maybe one portion on the ridge, but apart from that it's completely fine, and I'd recommend it to pretty much anyone if you've got the right equipment, walking poles and a nice axe. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you'll definitely hear it. But got a mountain rescue chopper out, hovering about. Hopefully it's nothing serious, just a practice. Or it's heading for the moon, because like that's bright. That direction. It's actually like a Coast Guard helicopter. I don't know if the mountain rescue use those ones. It's the white and red. It's pretty low. I think it's just patrolling. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, there's a layer of mist starting to form very low, and as I was just saying to Charles, it's like a cartoon graveyard. It's brilliant, it's so eerie. Just passing the lower car park. We're just in a lay-by, just further along. Right troops, so that's the end of today's video, and it was a belter. It was an absolute belter. We've got the skyline in the background, it's pretty dark, but we traversed all the way around. We picked up the 2 munro tops and we got absolutely stunning views. So the stats for today, it was about just over 8 hours and just under 16 kilometres. So a solid day. We took loads of time just sitting and admiring the views, got the drone up, getting good footage. But aye, class, what do you rate it, mate?
Good, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. As always, stay safe out there and hope you enjoy, and have you climbed Stob Ban. See you later, guys.